morning, everybody, or good evening, or good afternoon, or good night, or good midnight, or good noon, I suppose. Although it seems unlikely that it is noon anywhere in the world right now. I'm just going to have a quick check and see what we're looking like today. Oh, not too bad. Maybe I could moisturize my face or something. Looking okay. I think I'm going to close the curtain back here real quick, so I'll be right back in just one moment. And you know what? Just because I can, I'm going to moisturize my face before I get all dry and stretchy. Oh, goodness, you didn't expect that for the start of this stream, did you? Alrighty, I got my cocoa, I got my water. I think we're ready to go. So, oh gosh, let's get started here. Let's go into performance mode there. I think we're ready to go. Okay then. Oh, nice music. So I think the last thing I said I wanted to do as I was leaving was this section here, which definitely does need some attention. I mean, obviously this section also needs attention. I had some ideas about how to make this a little bit more exciting as well, which I will come to perhaps later. Let's start on this end here. Let's just get started kind of nice and easy. So, I mean, it's not that large an area. I think we can work it through by hand, so let's do that. I'm going to push this back for a start. Okay, this is already going to take a long time. I already know it. So let's make that a little bit faster. Let's use a brush cylinder. One. And then we can just take out a little bit more quickly. So I'm just going to try and smooth in here. We've got this kind of slightly smoother slope here, so I'm just going to smooth in the top here so we don't have quite such a stark, sudden, steep, sharp shelf? Yeah, shelf. Shelving shelf. Perfect. Nailed it. Hello. How are you this morning? Not naked, I hope. So there we go, and I'm just going to blend this section in too. Just going to push back there. Get rid of that. Maybe we can make some kind of interesting shape on the front here, because this is the entranceway and it should be kind of interesting. Oh, sick! Oh no! Don't get too near to the camera, please. I don't want to get sick too. Actually, I'm already a little bit sick. Oh really? Oh dear! Is it everyone's sick today? Is that what's happening? So let's see here. What day is it then in Reunion? Is it not? It's not Tuesday yet then. Is it Monday in Reunion still? Oh gosh. So yes, a little bit of work into here. I will need to change the color of that actually. Let's do that. In fact, maybe we can do something with this, bring this around. Yeah, let's do that. Brush, sphere. Or is this andesite or diorite? Andesite, I think. 3. Mask stone. There we go. So let's turn this block here at the end into andesite. Bring it down too. There we go. And that's a little bit more interesting, but whoops, I don't know why I disabled the mask. Probably not much use. There's a hole. Plug that up. So I need to come up with something more interesting for what's going to be the Terminator here, because, you know, as I say, it's kind of important. I suppose we don't know what's going to be on top here, because I haven't decided yet, but a tree could be a nice Terminator, I guess. So maybe we will leave it for now. We can come back with a tree. Oh, your dad went to the hospital. Uh-oh. I hope he's okay. I'm just gonna have a little punch around here, just to break up that really kind of steep, sharp slope there. Whoops. Need to make the right colours, of course. And yeah, I think that's working now, so that clears that up a bit. This is still hideous. Let's do something about this. Let's quickly build over here. Oh, I see. Too slow internet connection, is it? Luckily, I have quite a fast connection. In fact, they just installed fibre to my house, but I checked the speed and it doesn't really help. Actually, I've already got quite a fast connection. The fibre doesn't really make things much faster. Hello, Yuri. How are you this morning? It's been a little while. So, this area looks nice. We can put some grass on there. I suppose we will put some grass on there, so let's do that now. So we can do brush, overlay, grass. Wait, no. Brush overlay D1. B overlay D1. Yes, there we go. And we'll use grass as our voxel. And then, boom. So we use a slightly larger brush maybe. And let's bring it down from here. I think we're okay to bring it down from here. So that's what we'll do. So just covering this with grass. And, whoa, don't want it down there really. We can resolve that though in a moment. And there we are. Yeah, no worries. I mean, if you're at work, you should probably focus on that. Oh, I made a mistake here. This is still part of this section where the rocky parts are not really covered by grass, so I'm just going to be a bit careful not to cover that. There we go. So I'm just going to kind of finish this section off with a little more grass where it's needed. And hopefully what we'll end up with doesn't look too bad. So that looks a little bit better than it was looking. I'm definitely going to go with a tree, I think. In fact, we could go for a tree now, although if I go for a tree I'm going to get bogged down building a tree for hours, so maybe we'll leave the tree for now, just in case we want to do any more terraforming. I don't want to have to worry about a tree being in the way. So, next thing, I suppose this next tier also needs some attention. So, let's have a little go with that. So let's bring in, I'm just going to kind of bulk out here a little bit. Oh no, I'm doing so quite symmetrically, so let's try to avoid that. Bring it up a little more so it's not really quite symmetrical. Kind of like that maybe. It's a little bit more interesting, isn't it? And let's bring out a little bit here just to kind of hollow it out a little bit. Just make it a little bit more interesting a shape than just straight up and down. Hello, Mr. Tota. Times 2. Mr. 2 Tota. How are you this evening? Morning, afternoon, night? Cool, cool, cool. So we're going to take off a little bit off here as well. Kind of not quite a random, but just enough to break down that, that cylinder to create a more natural looking shape. And let's maybe build up just a little bit in here. Just to make that a little bit more exciting. I couldn't do that, to be honest. I'm really kind of a single kind of focus person. If I am to get distracted by anything, I just can't. That's it. I'm done. I'm really easily distracted as well. If anything's anything interesting is happening, my attention is just whoa, something going on over there. Okay, so that's a little bit more interesting a shape, I think. Trying to keep away from this kind of melted wax aesthetic. Yeah, that works a bit better, I think. So let's go for a little bit of grass on here. And as I say, we'll naturalize it a little bit more later. And so let's bring up here now. We'll go with the what is this brush? I can't remember the name of this brush. Overlay brush, that's the right one. Go with the overlay brush here, and I think I'm gonna leave this kind of rocky. I'm gonna bring in a little bit of grass, but I'm gonna do so a bit more carefully, so we end up with kind of a little bit more interesting a shape. Oh, it gives me an idea actually, but maybe I won't do it here. There's such a thing as it's called limestone pavement, which is kind of an interesting shape. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. It's kind of like this, kind of like rocky. Yeah, in fact, maybe I can fit that in here. Let's do it. In fact, no, I can't fit it here. Let's fit it on this side. We'll do it on this side. In fact, how about we do that now? Because I'm kind of excited about that idea now. So what I'm going to take is flat surface for now. So I'm going to take a big flat stone here. Actually, first off, what I'm going to do... Yeah, so let's go stone. Pause 2. Set stone. Whoops, I think I damaged the build a little bit. Yeah, let's not do that. So let's just bring it over here for now. Set stone. You're about to find out, I use tools like this, kind of makes things a bit quicker. Makes things a lot quicker actually. I mean, still got to do the work eventually, but time and tools will do it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to put some grass underneath. Set grass. And if I get rid of my selection now, I can hopefully... Boom. We can do this. And I can create kind of interesting shapes, is basically what I'm going for here. Ooh. This is called a limestone pavement, so it might not be technically supposed to live here, but it's going to. And basically what it is kind of like nature's crazy paving, I suppose. You have these blocks with holes in between, more or less. This is not going to look right, actually. Now that I've started doing it, I'm realizing this isn't going to work out. Because it's just too big. It's just going to look like lots of stones sitting on a grass on a grass lawn, unfortunately. Whoops. Well, I had the idea. That can just stay there. Yeah. Nah, I might continue it and see what we end up with. Maybe we can make it look kind of cool. I think what I would need to do this is to kind of bring it over to the edges here, so that we have kind of a precedent for it, if is that the right word? I don't know. So that it blends in and doesn't just kind of look like it's just kind of stuck on top. So have a little experiment and a play, and like that, and Yeah, so if I bulk up kind of here where the slabs are. Let's have a go. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with it for now, because I've started. Once I start, I usually carry on going until that's not true at all, actually. I could frequently just stop what I'm doing, so I won't say that, but I can often get carried away as well. No, it still kind of just looks like rocks, doesn't it? Maybe I need to kind of have some places where there are rocks in the bottom, kind of show that it is rocks with grass on top, and not grass with rocks on top. Yeah, maybe this isn't going to work, actually. Maybe I think the scale is wrong, and we're not really getting the, yeah, these rocky, it's supposed to be like kind of rocky grooves, and not, yeah, grass with a load of rocks on top. I don't know, maybe this can work. Yeah, let's stick with it. Why not? I'll complete this. So I'm gonna try and make this real quick now. So let's just kind of rush around and complete as much as we can, just to see what we're working with. So I had the idea, and while it's fresh, I wanna kind of use it. Yep. So, if you remember before, I don't know if you will, I talked about karst scenery, K-A-R-S-T, and I was talking about granite, which it's not. This is karst scenery, i.e. it's made from limestone. It's called karst scenery. Mossy cobble might be a good idea, actually. Oh, yeah, I think mossy cobble might actually be the perfect idea. Kind of mossy cobble and grass could be real nice in here. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, goodness, I'm about to sneeze, maybe. If I sneeze, do excuse me. No, it's gone. Oh, isn't that frustrating? Just being almost able to sneeze, but not quite. So let's see here. I'm just going to actually... No, I'm not going to do that, actually. Let's just keep working through by hand. I'm going to try with the big grass, because that's kind of a feature of this as well. Let's try that. So see, the long grass, actually. Long grass. Double tall grass. Let's see what that kind of looks like. Yeah, I think this can look good, actually, if I'm careful with it. Yeah, I think it's going to be real cool, actually. So then, it's going to take a little while, though, to do all this. So, in fact, I've just got another idea. I could kind of transition this into kind of a canyon area, which could be really cool. So slowly these small holes, so small canyons become like really big canyons and becomes kind of like a maze, maybe? That could be really cool, I think. Yeah, I think this can work nicely. Let's do that, and we'll get one in here. Like that. Okay, and this can be kind of the edge of this area, so that's what I'm going to do, is bring this over. So there's actually a place that I'm thinking of here, that I visited in my geography classes at school. It's the Malham Tarn. You can Google that if you like. I would show you, but I don't think we have the capacity to do that anymore. On the stream, I don't think I can show images easily. So if you Google Malham Tarn, here we go, I'll write it out for you. Malham Tarn. You will find kind of what I'm basing this on. So let's see here. I kind of want to blend these kind of cracks into the rock here. So that's what I'm going to kind of do a little bit. Now I do understand that we still have a lot more to be done here. But I'm just a little bit scoping it out. I think we can get some bushes and trees kind of dotted around. Oh, welcome to the future, friend. So, yes, just gonna keep. I'm gonna do the whole pavement now. So this is gonna be a lot of punching of blocks. So that's just what I'm gonna do for now. Just kind of making somewhat interesting shapes out of this. Yeah, pavement area, and then I'm gonna go through. Basically, I think I can do it more evenly and more systematically if I do it this way. So in fact, let's actually make a real big crack here, quite wide one, because I want this one to be one that can kind of feed into. I'm thinking we can make some kind of canyon area, kind of going out that way. And let's make, see if we can get another one, kind of big one coming through here. So I think what causes this in nature is this limestone dissolves in water, which means that when water runs over it, it very, very quickly erodes. And so I think these pavements are formed by lots of tiny little rivulets running through the rock, and then of course, the more they erode, the more they erode. Oh yeah. What we can get is very small ones here, slowly building up to bigger ones until they're like actually like huge macroscopic kind of things, instead of tiny little low-lying flat ones. So let's do that. Basically, you know what? Actually, let me just move the time-lapse camera because it is being completely left all alone. So I just want to be able to kind of see this from you guys see this from a different angle. So let me just cancel that. We'll come up here, and we'll be able to see it from up here, yeah. So if I do cam clear, and then I do P cam start through 1M minus 1. Go. And I'll just get the chat back. Yeah, there we go. And now we can get back in. Oops. Okay. So what I am going to do now is just kind of push, as I say, I'm going to make the big rivers, I think is probably the best way, and then we can make some smaller ones. In fact, we could actually have some water running through some of these as well. Could be kind of nice. And then as we go through, I'm going to split them up more and more. So let's get one last one here. And let's bring it over this way. Pretty straight one. And let's go now. Let's make a kind of a slightly larger one here. And we'll go for, then we'll kind of break it down into these little ones. And after that we'll kind of, oh, uh-oh, that sounds scary. No witnesses. This is a stream, there should be witnesses. What are you, if there's no witnesses? These are the questions. It's all popping. It's all popping off now, son. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there, sorry. I am building, it's supposed to be limestone pavement, so it's this kind of cracked rock, basically, that you get in some regions. Yeah, I'm gonna put some water in for sure. Look a little bit swampy. And let's break this one at once. This big one here. So we get yeah. Yeah, this is gonna look super cool, I think. I've just got to kind of hold my nerve and my energy, I suppose. Let's bring this one kind of in a crazy pattern all the way down. It's basically crazy paving, this. I don't know if you guys know what crazy paving is, but it's this. Let's take one in there, and we'll go through here, and we'll take that one out. Through here too. And we'll go through here, I guess. So we're getting 3 in a line here. I don't really like that, so let's break that up a little bit. Oh. Yeah, it looks a bit like river deltas, but that's kind of what I was going for, so that's good. I guess this will probably occupy us for most of the stream, I think. Should be fun. We get this whole thing, hopefully, just kind of done. Could be nice. Ah, cocoa. Cocoa's important, kids. Or adults. It's a good nutritional food source. You don't need anything else except for tea. Tea's the only acceptable alternative, really. Or water, I guess. Water's pretty good too. Thinking about it. I mean, you can't make either of those without water. Strictly speaking, not true. Even when I say that, that's not even true. You can make cocoa using milk, so milk's good too, I guess. Oh, you guys want to know what the difference between cocoa and cacao is? This is something I learned the other day. I always thought cacao was just the wrong way to say cocoa. But apparently that's not true, so I think it's the cacao bean is what you make cocoa from. Cocoa is the prepared cacao bean. So you get cocoa powder and you get cocoa... Wait, that's cocoa solids. You get cocoa solids and you get cocoa butter from a cacao bean. And now you know. So this is the edge of the canyon here. This is going to be connecting to... I think I'm going to go for some kind of... these. I think I'm going to make these get gradually bigger until we end up with some kind of canyons, like basically this same structure as we've got here, except that it's much, much bigger, so big that you can walk around in it and potentially get lost in it, which could be cool. I'm hoping it'll be cool. Let's go through here. And we're nearly getting there now, so that's good. I think we need to bring one more through here, maybe. One more in there, and let's go through here too. Yes, nice. Yeah, I put it in. I put a drift into the playlist. Buildings, maybe a little while yet. I mean, this is probably a good few builds on this kind of canyon to start with. Looking a bit regular here, actually. Let's bring another one through here, just to break up that regularity a little bit. Oh gosh, what happened down there? That's distressing, isn't it? What did happen here? Oh, the sheep. The sheep happened here, I think. I didn't realise there were sheep. There's not supposed to be animals. Maybe they spawned before I turned spawning off or something. So let's go through here. And we'll go through here. And we'll break this up a little more. Yeah, I think this should work for an adventure map, hopefully, one day. Although I'm not kind of super concerned about that at this point. So there we go. We're getting this kind of, riverlets look, which is nice. Still got some more to do on the right, and then I'm going to run through with the... First off with the grass, I think, and then with a mossy cobble. In fact, I may use a brush to do that to speed things up. In fact, I think I will use a brush to do that. In fact, I know just the brush to use, so we'll be okay with that, I think. Let's see if we can break that up a little, make it a little bit less... Oh, yes, we need to extend back a little bit here, I think. Good. And I think we'll bring in some kind of a wall here. So this section here will be the main section. And here's what I'm going to take. I'm going to take a brush. Sorry. The stream is about half an hour so far. No, actually, I am fully human. I'm a real human boy. I will have you know. So we're going to go for a brush cylinder grass. 90%. No, let's go 80%. 80% grass. 20% mossy cobblestone. And boom. Whoa. Be a little bit careful of that. Doing this, we can just kind of carefully fill in the gaps here. I am building a limestone pavement at the top of a gorge, which you can see down here. So, working through here and just finishing off the top here. In fact, you know what I want to do? I want to put some actual stone in here too. So let's go 10% stone. And we'll just drop that down a little to 70. And if we do this, we can create a slightly more interesting color for the base here. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go along the edge by hand, I think. Actually, if I do a masked stone, and in fact, I should just totally make this brush a bit bigger. So let me do that. Go for 6. I think. There we go. I can just really speed this process up a bit. Oh, except it's not going to work. It needs to be mask stone, grass, mossy cobblestone. And there we go. That speeds things up a lot. Whoa! And let's just missed a little bit here, so let's just hit there. There we go. Nice, nice. And now what we're going to do is just grab the double tall grass here, and we can plant this around the place. Yes! It's a little bit complicated to start with. I mean, some of the stuff is real basic, real easy. So things like making a cylinder of stone, for example, that's not too difficult to understand. But then trying to do certain things with the masks can become a little bit complicated. So the tools are downloaded. They are MC Edit. I'll write that out for you. MC Edit, it's called, and we also have Voxel Sniper. Oh no, my pinky! I forgot. Sorry about that. There we go. Let's just get rid of some of that stony ground. And there we are. That looks pretty cool. We can definitely fit some trees in here, and we will fit some trees in here. But first I want to kind of extend some of these rocks to make them a little bit bigger. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's make a little hole under there, actually. And we'll go through here. And then we're going to take some water, I think, next. Excuse me. What am I doing? I'm creating a limestone pavement, as it is so called. I'm actually going to get rid of these because I don't like these being on the edges. So I'm going to get rid of those. And let's bring up... This looks like he should be a big tall boy. In fact, that's what I'm going to do now, is to bulk up the areas at the back, because as I say, I wanted it to kind of look a little bit kind of sloped. So let's go for these bigger ones. Should be kind of bulked a little bit, and that's what I'm going to do. And is small enough, I think, to escape being bulked, but these guys should be. I think this can kind of build into here. We're going to need to obviously do something with this. Yes, that's correct. It is eroded limestone. Or inspired by eroded limestone. I'm just gonna kind of bulk up here a little bit awkward because it's such an awkward shape. I can't really use a tool for it very easily. In fact, I could use a tool. I know a tool that I could use, and I might even do so. Let's have a go with this. Actually, new trick for you guys. Brush. Copy paste. I think. There we go. Oh yes, this is going to be great fun. So I should be able to just do. Whoops. So I need to do the same thing again each time, which is kind of annoying. Whoops, that wasn't quite what I had in mind. Let's try this one. Boom. Oh, so easy. Whoops. That didn't work. Whoops. This would definitely have been easier to do by hand, I think, that particular section. It's okay. We're using tools because we can. It would be nice if this thing worked as intended. I'm not sure it is working as intended, unfortunately. Yes, that looks kind of nice now. Gonna get some rocks in there, maybe. Oh, you're right. I suppose it is kind of like mossy cobblestone, isn't it? Kind of what it looks like. Wait, reset your... Oh, I see. So I can do this. Oops. Yes, I see how it works now. So if I go like this, I should be able to go... Oops. Except that... So let's try that again. Yeah, cool. This is real cool. So easy. Let's do this one. And we'll do this one. I really messed that one up. It's okay. I need to make the brush bigger, I think. So if I change, I think I can change the size. Yeah, that worked. Cool, cool. And we'll do this guy. Yes. And we'll do this guy. Boom. And we'll do this guy. Big one. Alrighty, there we go. I mean, there's still some imperfections with this, but it looks pretty cool. You can get information on when I stream from Twitter. I always post to Twitter when I go live, I think. Someone who's on Twitter can confirm that with me, but for me, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It should be posting to Twitter every time I go live, so that's probably the best way, maybe? Or, I mean... Yeah, that's probably the best way, I guess. So now we can go for some standing water, I think. I think standing water might be the next bit. Just going to bulk a little bit at the edge here. I'm going to make sure I get rid of these as well. It's something I definitely need to do. Anything that is kind of buried. Buried grass doesn't look great. So, I mean, we should also be remembering what this looks. This looks right. This is what the place that I'm trying to recreate actually looks like. So, I'm kind of digging this. It looks nice. So that's good. And we can see at this point how it's going to kind of transition into the kind of canyon idea that I had. There's kind of space for that, and it's starting to get high enough. So these guys are going to start to have grass and things on them, but I'm not going to start with that quite yet. So I'm going to go for water now. So let's get some like little bits of standing water, because I think mostly this happens when there's a flood. Lots of water is when this kind of will get very wet. So I'm going to kind of just go for like some bits of standing water. Maybe we can do some lily pads as well, perhaps. Particularly like this. It's almost like rock pools, actually, isn't it? It's pretty much like a rock pool, actually. I have to go to work after I finish streaming, I suppose is the word I'm looking for. Nice. That looks cool. Just going to be a bit careful of being a bit too regular. So I'm going to try and spread them out a little bit more. Let's get a couple in there. Maybe one in there. I do indeed. I sometimes forget to, which is a shame, because it doesn't change the fact that I have a job. You know, but you gotta survive somehow. Okay. So there we go. Nice. That looks cool, I think. So what we can start to do now, I think, is get some grass. Well, I suppose it's kind of early to be able to grass other areas because we haven't really kind of completed the whole build yet. But maybe I should leave this at this for now, and we can come back to it when we're kind of doing the more surface level detailing. I just wanted to kind of get it out of my system almost. Because I was thinking of it and I didn't want to forget, kind of. We need to bulk a little bit of these, build them up a little. Yes. Do approve. Muchos. I dig it. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move down, and I'm gonna start with. I wanted to do. So I had an idea for a big kind of crystal cave that was kind of exposed by this canyon. So I'm gonna have a go at that now. Quite often I don't really have a whole lot of time nowadays. Ender boss, I'm afraid. Because I tend to be either I'm doing my stream here. Oh. I'm doing my stream here, or I'm working, or I'm spending time with my girlfriend, so I don't get a whole lot of time. I don't actually watch much YouTube myself, to be honest. So it might be a little bit tricky for me to do that, right? So what I'm hoping here is, you know what like a geode looks like? I kind of want to expose almost like a geode. Now this is going to be tricky to do. You know what I'm going to do real quick? Just grab a night vision potion. And I know there's a way to give myself this effect, but I still haven't memorized it, so... Got so much space under here, we can do something really cool in here at some point, I think. So, I'm going to take a brush stone sphere 3, I suppose. Brush sphere, stone 3. I'm not really famous, to be fair. I don't think I've ever met anybody who knew who I was, so I think that means I'm not famous. So, you guys be having to think for me about how I could do some kind of cool crystal cave exposed in here, because I'm kind of struggling to come up with an idea that's not going to be just cover it with glowstone, make a big vein of glowstone in here. So I'm going to like, kind of pull it back a little. I suppose I could do something maybe with... I don't know which blocks are appropriate really. I don't know if there are any appropriate blocks. I mean, it'll be quite a small scale I'm going to be working on. Oh, okay. I see. Minecraft night vision. So we're gonna bring this in here. And through here. And that ought to about do it, I think. Although, maybe we can extend this. I'm going to maybe bend it down a little bit, and we could kind of extend this and have this be an area if it was going to be a... if this was going to be a adventure map, this could be kind of a whole kind of crystal cave area, which could be really cool. So in fact, let's just kind of extend it down, and I will block it up now, but if we wanted to open this up again later, it would be very easy to do so. So let me just completely block that up. And there we go. Hello, slime. One slimy boy. Okay. So let's just fill out here. And so, how am I going to do this? I kind of want rid of the night vision now, actually, so I can see what it's going to look like. But we've got time. So, options. Glowstone, probably going to need that, to be honest. Diamond, a potential. I mean, especially with the diamond ore, that can work. Gold, maybe. Yes, stalactites and stalagmites are a feature of limestone scenery, so I think, yes, there's a very good chance we could do that. What else could I use here? So, need building blocks, I suppose. I suppose lapis is an option. Emerald is an option, if it didn't look so gosh darned hideous. That's the real problem with a lot of these blocks, they're just so hideous. Maybe some stained glass is the best move, actually. What is emerald? Emerald. Emerald ore can work, I think. So here's an idea then. How about we take a... let me grab an arrow here. So I think this is fine for a base, actually. So if we do a B blob brush? Blob ball? No. Blend ball, that is. Blob brush is blob. Blob. And we do... we use emerald ore as the voxel. And we go... like this, maybe? Yeah. So maybe we can do it like this. Just kind of have... kind of clusters around the place. Almost some of them kind of sticking out, and I'm just going to kind of cover the entire surface, perhaps. Yeah, maybe we can just go fully emerald, actually, in here. I mean, is there an emerald block? Why is it so ugly? I hate that. It's so ugly. Yeah, maybe redstone. Oh, redstone's a good idea, actually. Redstone isn't quite so ugly. I do love this emerald colour in the actual rock, though. The emerald vein. Looks nice. Oh. A hole. We'll have to plug that up. Only one way, though. Frickin' emeralds. Ugh! Yeah. Boom. Emeralds. You didn't know you needed them. There we go. No, no, plug that up, come on. There we go. Yeah. And we want to have some on the floor as well. And bring them all the way out, in fact. Boom, 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 boom. Everywhere. If there were a way to use this as a mask, this would be perfect for, maybe emerald is enough. Emerald and glowstone to light it up. Or maybe you don't even need to light it up. Maybe it can... We'll see what the lighting looks like when the light goes down, when the sun goes down. When the... when the night vision runs out. We'll see what it looks like. And then we'll know whether or not... we need to add glowstone, I suppose, and that's about to happen, so we're about to know. Oh, it looks about right, to be honest. I think I might leave it as just emeralds and just keep whacking away at it. So let me try that command actually. I can't find it now. Whatever. It's gone off my chat. I'm just gonna splash myself again. Just do a smaller one this time. Alrighty. So I'm really gonna kind of just coat almost everything that I can see. So I want it to be almost everywhere. I do have a YouTube channel. That's, I mean, you can see the chat from YouTube, right? I got a few subscribers on YouTube. Some 40,000, 42,000 subscribers. Oh, that is kind of pretty, actually. This is kind of what I wanted to go for. In fact, this blob brush is working just excellently. It's almost the exact... it's probably quite a good model for the chemical process that causes this kind of a cave, this kind of a crystal vein. I think maybe we can put some water in, and then maybe the glowstone under the water could be cool. Just gonna fill in there. Or I think I'm gonna put the glowstone in, but maybe just kind of hide it out of sight. Get some in here, kind of in the doorway, entranceway. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright, I think I'm approaching critical mass of emerald at this point. There's a lot of emerald in here. I think maybe this discounts this from possibly being a playable survival map. I mean, I don't know how valuable emerald is, but I think this is unlimited resources, isn't it? It's pretty much unlimited money. Oh yeah, emeralds for trading with the villagers, right? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I could hide the glowstone. Yes. Well, let's try some veins of glowstone and see how that works. So, I'm basically going to use the same technique. And we'll just try... I think that can work as well, to have kind of this double colour. Glowstone's not too ugly a block. I mean, it is pretty ugly, but... let's see what it looks like. 3, 2, 1. Show me. Oh. Yes. I think this can work. I want a bit more shady spots actually, so let's go through and kind of make some shadier spots. Wow, that was a big one, huh? Let's get rid of that. So that we get this kind of shady spot in the front and it's backlit by something bright. I'm doing good today. How are you, Gex? Just gonna have a water real quick. I will write the name of the sniper mod. I'll write it for you. It is Voxel Sniper. It only runs on servers though, so you would have to make your own server to make it work. Okay, just gonna push back a little bit in here. Oh, is it sealed? No, it is. Yeah, I'm kind of excited actually. This gives me a whole cool idea for an entire area. Imagine a whole... Well, let me show you in fact. We don't need to imagine. Let's have a look. Come on. Compass. I've already got a compass in my hand. Silly. Right. Imagine this whole area in here just filled with kind of glowing clusters of gems kind of hanging down from the walls and the ceilings. I think that would look awesome. Okay, making a server is a little bit tricky. If you're not running, if you don't have a PC that can kind of handle stuff, then you may not be able to do it. I mean, this is a PC only kind of thing. It doesn't work for Xbox or anything. So we're just gonna kind of reduce the amount of glowstone in here a little. Let's take one out of there. Wait. Oh. Okay, yeah, I think that's okay. Oh yeah, this is straight vodka, friends. No, it's not. Alexis, it rings a bell. You know what, I think I'm going to cut it down even more. I think what we're going to have is just 1 or 2 glowstone in here, just kind of glimmering. Just a little bit, kind of a bit of glowstone light. I know it's not actually fully updated, has it? Yeah, I think that'll work. So that we get this kind of dark look, but we do still get all the gems in there. I think maybe we need to push back so we kind of come through the dark. What I'm getting is we're just seeing the brightly lit part at the back, which isn't really right, I think. Huh? What's going on here? It's lit by nothing. Lighting, but oh, it's because it's in my hand, that's why. So let's place it down here. And I kind of want to get this kind of interesting kind of shading. So yeah, kind of like that. So it's lit in the middle, and not at the back. So we don't just get, because what we're mostly seeing is the back wall. Let's have another look. Yeah, that's cool. Cool. That's awesome, in fact. I'm really pleased with that. I think maybe one more light could work in here. Put one in there. Yeah. So many emeralds. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. So, we can replace all of the ground with water at some point. Maybe we should do that now. There's not really any reason not to, I think. So let's do that. Let's do a brush cylinder. Water. 20. Oh wait, sphere is better call, I think. Sphere, water, 20. Mask, 22. That's the name of the lapis block. Boom. Doing this, we can just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. We'll leave a little bit at the end so it doesn't flow out. Down here. Oh, dirt. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that later. So this is nice actually. And with this cave here, that's super cool. So what now? That is it's from the Minecraft soundtrack, I think. I think it's the Minecraft title screen music, actually. So, yeah, I'm thinking about what to do next. We can put the bridge in now. Let's decide where we're going to put this bridge. And then we can go for, I guess, some more surface level details up here, because I'm not sure we need to do too much more to this canyon, you know? It doesn't need to be absolute jaw-droppingly beautiful, because it's part of a much larger scene. And so we can put some ores in, I think, is a good idea. And we will do that. In fact, but that's kind of surface detail too. So let's go, let's bring in a bridge in here, if we can. So how are we going to do that? Wood. How about birch wood? So it's nice and bright. And let's see here. So here's what I'm going to do, actually. Huge fountain. Maybe I could do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... It's a little bit awkward to do this. I guess I'll do it by hand. Just by eye instead of cheating. Oh wait, no, there's a hanging rope command, isn't there? If anyone knows what the hanging rope command is, tell me. Because I don't know what it is. If somebody can have a Google, I would be very grateful if someone could search up what the command for hanging rope, yeah, kind of a hanging line is in MC Edit. Well, yeah, MC Edit, isn't it? Not World. No, it's World Edit. Okay. In fact, let's go real quick, and we'll just trace out the right shape here. So start with, I guess, 1. Actually, it can't be 1, can it? It must be at least 2. And then we'll go for 3. So this is just a real simple... I'm not sure technically what kind of a mathematical shape this is, but this is a very easy approximation of a curve. So we go for 2, and then we go for 3, and then we go for 4. In fact, that should just about do it, I guess. That'll probably work, won't it? So let's go in here. And we'll go in here. And we'll go in here. In here. And in here. And here. And here. And here. 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 Here, 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 and here. So there we have a bridge. Now let's get some fences on there. So we'll do, how about oak fence? For the classic, whoops. I have pressed the wrong button and I'm not in the game anymore. Ah, there we go. So it's going to be a little bit tricky, but not too difficult. So we're going to have to make some decisions about exactly how this is going to look, how heavy we want this rope to look, and such. I guess it's going to have to be kind of like this. So we go over like this, go down. Yeah, I think. The full weight should be done so that it's all joined up, otherwise it looks a bit weird, doesn't it? And Just to go up one. So we go up one and across a few. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. And then we go up one. There we go. They can talk about Fallout. It's all good. We don't have to. We're not just because it's Minecraft doesn't mean we have to only discuss Minecraft. Hello. So let's do the same over here. And over here, off we go. And over here. Boom. Yeah, what are you studying? If any of you guys are at uni, what are you guys studying? Because that's always an interesting topic, isn't it? So let's go. Maybe I don't want to do that actually. Let's go for. I was thinking about making a bit of a. Kind of like this, I suppose. So actually, let's move this away. You get this kind of. Tension in the bridge, don't you? Kind of like this, I suppose. So let's do that. And bring this up. Is that right? Kind of right, not quite right. Kind of like that. Yeah. And we'll get one on, same on the other side. Let's put it up here. Don't know if it's going to be exactly the same, but we'll find out in just a moment. Yeah, good enough, I think. Boom, 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 and across. Yes. I'm not mad about the chat. I just sometimes I'm looking at it and it's going quick, and I can't really keep up while still building. So it's not that I'm mad. In fact, I'm very happy for you guys to chat away. There we go. How about that? We get a little kind of swing bridge in there. Not swing bridge, I don't know what they're called. Hanging bridge. So this is the first actual kind of normal human structure that is being built in here. So I think we can go for more kind of stuff over this way. Anyway, we should probably have a little facility to move through here. Otherwise it's a bit weird, isn't it? Going a bridge to a cliff, a brick wall. Bulgarian philology. What is philology? Oh, excuse me, I'm just gonna take a real quick break. I'm just gonna go to the toilet. So just excuse me for one moment. You guys can have a think about what you reckon I should do next. So please do let me know. Okay, everybody. I am returned. Ah, that's cool. So it's philology, is that like cultural studies, I suppose? I'm actually gonna bring this up another one. Maybe we can make this kind of a more dynamic shape as well. Can we do something like this, perhaps? That look right? No, it looks dumb. Let's leave it as is, actually. I think it's fine. So, let's keep... Hard to know what to do now. So we got this left side needs doing. But let's go for surface level detail over here. So I'm gonna bring out the grass a little bit, but I do want this to remain as kind of a rocky kind of section. So I'm actually gonna build this up a little bit. And just a little more. So that we have this, so that it doesn't, so that it looks like this rock is part of this rock instead of just this is grass that transforms into rock on a flat plane, which is kind of weird and unusual. It's not really how nature usually works. Yes, so in here, just gonna have a little punch around. And let's actually open this up a little bit just to make a little bit more space for the edge of the bridge there. There's no need for this to be here specifically. And let's do that. Yep, cool. And we'll get a little bit more grass kind of along the edge here. And we'll even bring in some here actually. So, I'm probably going to involve some trees here too. I guess they're going to have to be pine trees at this kind of height, because we're trying to be semi-realistic, I suppose. So pine trees at this altitude makes sense. I mean, I know we've got a gigantic mushroom over there, but it's realistic, guys, don't worry. Let's actually come along here too. No, focus. Let's focus up and get this particular section here done. So I think I'm going to go for a tree, and I know I hate trees, and I know I always keep making trees, and they're always ugly. But... let's do a spruce. Let's just do a standard spruce tree. Brush B tree spruce. It's not called a spruce, it's called a redwood. Apparently. So let's just have a quick look and see what we're going to look like. Oh goodness, that would be fun. Oh, a broken bridge might be fun actually, mightn't it? Try that. Get another one in here. Another tree. Maybe one more. Come on. Yeah. Yes. I like that. And I think we can fit one here somewhere. So here, we'll use a cheat actually. What we'll do, paste a tree down there. Then I'm going to do a copy paste. So I can do BR copy paste, left click that, and now we should have this in our brush, and we should just be able to paste this in a place where we can't normally place a tree. So let's try it. There. Yeah. Oh. Sigh. Not quite what I had in mind, but I can build this by hand anyway, it's no biggie. It looks a bit crazy, doesn't it? Maybe like this. Boom, boom, boom. And I guess we should have a wider one in here. That looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Whoops. Clearly I can't build one by myself. Maybe we just make this bit bare here and bring this in a little. We're gonna get there. Nope, that looks wrong too. Maybe like this, and then we're gonna be back to what we were just at, I think. Yes, that looks weird. Ah, it's not too weird, is it? I think that's okay. Yes, nice, nice. And now we can get some... Actually, there's grass up here. I don't know why there's grass here. There shouldn't... Oh, maybe there should be grass here. This area is completely unloved at this point. It needs a bit more attention, doesn't it? We'll probably deal with that next time, though. So I'm going to leave this bit kind of exposed, but what we can do is maybe create some standing water here. Might be nice. So let's do that. We can also create a few more trees, I think. It's kind of a little bit of standing water maybe in here. And even what we can do is some what is it? Kudzol? No, it's not called Kudzol. Podzol. Podzol in the bottom as a stand-in for kind of stuff, basically dirt, I suppose. Kind of an ugly dirt colour. In fact, thinking about it, I should have some Podzol underneath here, shouldn't I? This should be Podzol, really. Yes. And maybe we can have some down here too. A little bit of Podzol underneath the trees, because that's where you find Podzol. Bye bye. And you too. Have a nice day. And let's get a little bit in here. Whoops. Well, no biggie. Cool, cool, cool. Yes. We can even fit some more of these kind of heather bushes around. So let's get a few of those in. Kind of around the place. Maybe one in here. A lime tree. I'm trying to keep to the theme of the build at the moment, so trying to keep it kind of coniferous. But I will have a look for a lime tree for when we are doing some more deciduous trees. They're the ones with the big leaves. Big leaves is deciduous, and small leaves is coniferous. So I want to get some ferns in here actually as well, so let's do that. And we'll go for some ferny boys around the place. No long grass here, I think. We'll stick without the long grass for now. And I think definitely very appropriate to have some ferny boys over here. And in here. Yes. We'll go for a big ferny boy. Gosh, it's very quiet suddenly. The music stopped, or was it just a very slow Minecraft piece? Oh, it was. Just one of those Minecraft pieces which just trails off into nothing. Nice. Is this Dream to Remember? Am I right? Dream to Remember, is it? There we go. A few ferny boys around. Really livens the place up a bit. Yes, yes. So this side is starting to look pretty good. I'm tempted just to kind of finish off with a little bit of coal and maybe a little bit of iron. Oh, mushrooms maybe. Mushrooms might be an okay idea actually. They're kind of probably an appropriate place. So just to kind of add a little bit of variety here to the shapes. Now you can use coal quite effectively to create shadowing. You know, obviously up close it looks like coal, but at a longer distance it looks like a shadow. So it can work quite well to create detailing where none exists. And let's go for some iron. Yes. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, that looks nice. It's looking overall pretty good here. So I'm noticing here it's looking ugly, so let's just have a little bit of a go. Making this look a little bit more acceptable. These holes here, really, really ugly. Just a little bit off there. Create a little bit less jagged surface. Yes, 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 yes. This boy needs to die. You can't be like that shape. Okay. It looks pretty good. And yes, I'm actually going to get some packed earth in here. And what's it called? Dirt. Coarse dirt, that's the term. What? Whoa, whoa, what the heck happened there? That's weird. The coarse dirt. Maybe a couple ferns actually make sense there, don't they? Some ferny boys. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, excellent. Okay, what I'm going to do actually is we can bulk this up a little bit. It doesn't have to be quite so flat as it is along the edge. In fact, let's take a little bit out here just to kind of break up the flatness of it all. Let's take a bit off here. Yes. And this is extremely flat, so let's try and just bulk out a little bit along the top here to create a bit more of an interesting shape. Maybe bring this up a little bit too. Yeah, it's a lot more exciting. In fact, this can come out as well, I think. So we can bulk this out just a little to be a little bit overhanging. Yes. Thank you. And in here. Cool, cool, cool. In fact, let's get one of these guys, the diorite, and see if we can put in a... where can I fit it? So I just want kind of a boulder of diorite in here. In fact, let's put it in here. So... like that, just a chunk of diorite. It's nice. And I get just a little more coal in here. I'm going to be a little bit careful. I don't want to overdo it because that is one of the things that we're going to spot to begin with. But at the moment, it's looking a bit bare. I'm just going to grow that up a little more. I suppose. Bulk up here too. So that's real square now, actually, so I'm just going to bulk out here as well. Bit like that, maybe. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. And at the bottom here looks okay, I think. Try and bring down here a little bit. So we get a little bit of a kind of shaping there. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. This little dirt patch here should probably go, shouldn't it? So let's go for, let's get rid of that while we're here. I know it's not kind of directly part of the build we're currently doing, but it's fine. Okay. You know what? I might just cheat here. Brush, cylinder, grass, 10, mask, dirt. Huh? There we go. Easier. Nice, nice, nice. So that quickly clears that up. And let's get a little bit, a couple of these bushes. Heather bushes, as we're calling them. Or I'm calling them. And I think ferns will go quite well here as well, actually. So it's just a few of them around, just to break that up a little bit. And I'm thinking even we can actually get a little bit of grass. Now, I want to be careful with this, not much grass, just a little bit. One or two around the place. Because it looks a bit bare at the moment. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. I know the whole moor over there is not got any grass, but I don't care too much about that. Okay, so I think I'm coming to the end of the stream now, and when I say I think, I mean I have to go to work soon, so I'm going to do is a quick fly around and show you guys around. Again, those of you who haven't seen the whole build yet, I hope you enjoy that. So we built this kind of limestone pavement today, which looks pretty nice. It should look really cool once we blend it into the canyon idea that I have going over that way. We've got the river here, still obviously needs more work there. We've got this bridge, which looks pretty cool, I think. This all connects into the moorland that we have here, so we got this big dead tree with the moors. So there's supposed to be heather bushes. And this is also adjacent to this other ravine here, this big valley. Kind of high fantasy forest. Which gives way to the peaceful valley here. Which is where I started this whole build. And a little moment to load it, unfortunately, but you can get the idea anyway. Not quite finished because after we're done here, there should be some mountains up that way, which we can't currently see. And heading back through, we have. Ah, welcome Jerome, just in time for me to leave. There's a little alpine biome here. We got mushroom biome here. Very mushroomy. Still not completely completed, but it's a lot of work to build all these mush boys, so it takes a little while. And I've basically had a break from it. And this leads us up to the Virulent Valley, where the old necromancers have set up shop, and have this kind of poison lake and bone structures and stuff. Yeah, well, this part's not heaven. We got these little graves around here, as if they've been magically summoned. So they're various little kind of gravestones, tombs. there. Yeah. So actually, this looks quite good. This looks better than I was giving it credit at the time. There we go. So I think that makes, yeah, that takes us up to past, and I should probably get to work before I get fired. So I'm just going to fly back to where I am to remind me what I'm doing next time. Not that I will forget that quickly, hopefully. So yes, thanks everybody for watching. I'm going to head off, so I hope to see you next time, when we will be probably continuing with this section, I guess. We'll probably do this section. Maybe it's going to be a forest, I think, and then we can go for this section here. But we'll see where we go with that. So thanks everybody for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!